Hi.
Hello.
It's the Study by NFL podcast. Once again, back in your eardrums.
What's going on?
It is, what even is today? Thursday, January 9th, 2020.
Yep.
The divisional round kicks off in a couple of days, and we're here to preview it.
Let's do it.
We're just going to go through the games. I've done no research. This is the point for me. I'm just, just coming on here. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just coming on here. How's your
What
day?
does your sweatshirt say?
Dawn? I don't know. I just saw it on the website. Thought it looked cool. It was like $20. I don't know. I don't know if that's the name of the company or what.
Nice.
I was just like, word? Because I bought this thinking that it would go well with a certain outfit, but it didn't. But now I just have this.
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much wear that with anything.
Yeah, it's just a cool sweatshirt. Whatever.
But
Dawn,
me, dude, I've just been chilling, dude. I finally had a day off work, so.
That's nice, man. I've been going to the gym again.
Let's get it, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know you can't tell by my appearance, but I was fit as recently as a year ago and then just fucking lost it. That's how it goes.
Back at it?
That's how it always goes. Yeah, back at it. The guy at the front called me Bud, and I was like, hey, man, I'm 24. Don't call me Bud or Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Bud. It's like, dude, you're like 28 and I'm 24. So let's cut that shit out. All right, let's talk about these NFL games, shall we? Okay, so the games are there's actually night games this time. Why is that the case in the divisional round? Is it our wild card weekend that they only do day games?
I don't know. I mean, I know the second game was like right before the Grammys on Saturday last week.
Was that Eagles game a night game?
No.
Were they both 3 o'clock games? Was that?
No, like the first day was like 4:30 and then 8:30, I think. And
okay.
The second day was like early.
Yeah,
it was
you're
like
right.
An early game and an afternoon game.
You're 100% right. That is the case. Actually, first and foremost, let's talk about the Cowboys first.
Okay. I'm always down.
I absolutely love what's been going on.
I love the press conference.
I like the press conference.
Hey, hold on. Modelo. That's great beer.
Modelo. Iron Flask. Wow, that's the best flask I ever drank out of. Do you have one of these things?
Like a protein shake?
No, it's not a protein shake. It's just one of those fucking metal bottles that holds water and shit.
Like keeps it cold?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be more environmentally friendly, dude, because I usually go through, like, no joke, 10 to 15 water bottles a day.
Oh, it's easy to go through hella water bottles.
I know. I just figured I just got a Brita, one of those Brita things.
Just do your small part, dude. That's all anybody can ask.
Well, the Brita makes sense. Like, I used to have one of those in college because I didn't feel like paying out the ass for water bottles all the time.
Right.
Plus, water bottles are a shady business. I know that's weird to say because it's fucking water, but it is.
No, dude. It's facts.
Do some research into the Nestle water bottle companies. Nestle, the people who make Nestle Crunch bars, you know those? Those are good Crunch bars. Well, do you know? That company, man, they're on some shady shit over there.
Gotta know your stuff.
What the fuck are we talking about? Okay.
Them boys.
The Cowboys, Mike McCarthy had a good press conference. Said he cried when he got offered the job. I love hearing that.
It was kind of like the Jerry press conference too.
Oh yeah, it was. Jerry rambled on and on and on and on and on and on.
Every time they asked Jerry a question, it's like a 10-minute response.
And Stephen Jones, I saw someone tweet Stephen Jones was laughing like he was in a job interview. Like anytime Mike McCarthy said something, Stephen Jones
just like super supporting him with laughter.
Yeah, just laughing his ass off at the tiniest joke. But I was more saying,
dude, I think we're both excited too about the other coaches that are on board.
That's the most excited I am about any of it.
Yes.
Is the assistant coaches, the coordinators. I'm excited.
Special teams coach.
And what it sounds like to me is that the Cowboys, Jerry Jones let McCarthy pick his assistants through and through.
Right. I'm glad that Kellen Moore is staying on.
Yeah, me too.
I think that would have been foolish to go backwards.
I don't know if that's been confirmed, but it sounds like he is.
Right.
Everything I see just says he's expected to stay. Of course, that was like weird. Those reports that University of Washington was wanting him.
Yeah.
That was honestly kind of scaring
Yeah,
me a little bit.
Yeah, but I thought that would have been a weird choice to go backwards.
Yeah, I think I saw he's from there.
Right.
And
his family's up there.
Yeah, some of the reports I saw that he was interested in maybe getting to the college game. But I don't know. I guess if you get successful enough in the NFL, I mean, college teams will come knock on your door regardless. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And I was just happy that McCarthy was wanted him to stay. It wasn't like Jerry saying, "Yo, Kellen Moore has to
keep this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted him to stay. Chris Richard's out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to see McVay was, talking up the special teams coach we got.
Yeah, that makes it very
saying
exciting.
A lot of great things.
John Bones Fassel. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fassel. Right. It seems like Rams fans too are very upset at his departure. So
I'm sure
the Rams did some interesting stuff, man. They let Wade Phillips go too. I was kind of so shocked by that.
But
their defense
if
was
you look
their
at it though, it
kind
of feels like they needed a little probably switch up.
You think that
I don't know. This year was kind of disappointing, but I guess they still had a pretty good year.
Not defensively though. Offensively,
right?
Yeah,
right.
But defensively, I saw stats that their defense improved dramatically. I guess maybe the argument you can make for that is their offense wasn't as high power because sometimes you get into these shootouts. The Rams score quickly and shit, and the defense has to get back on the field, and teams are throwing a bunch. So I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass, but sometimes that makes defenses look worse than what they actually are. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
But I was shocked to see Wade Phillips go. But
yeah, I mean, me too.
Landry Jones also hurt. Tough hit for the Dallas Renegades before the season starts.
This is kind of interesting.
What?
I guess the UT associate head coach and run game coordinator Stan Drayton is scheduled to visit with the Cowboys.
I literally did just see that before we got on.
I guess that happened today, right?
Yeah, for the running back coach. I did see.
He coached Zeke at Ohio State before he was the running backs coach in Chicago for the Bears.
And any time a coach gets hired on, I always like to look at previous teams who had him, their fan base, because their fan base is like, what? They hired that fucking guy? Then I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Right.
But everything I've seen, because I saw some UT fans like, dude, I do not want this guy to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, he coached Zeke before, so that's nice. I did see that, the running backs loved. I don't know the name of our old running back head coach. It's on the tip of my tongue, but
Gary Brown.
Yeah, he got let go, and the running backs loved him. He seemed like a cool dude from the what the fuck was the name of that show? All or Nothing. Seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah.
He had all the running backs over at his house and shit for meals and stuff. But
man, I think we have a lot to be excited about,
Yeah, I mean that's every year there's something about the Cowboys that gets you excited every year, but this year's a little different. This upcoming year is going to be different for sure.
That was funny when they asked him if Des caught it.
Oh yeah, that was Mike funny.
If Des caught it.
I mean, what he said is true though, even though I don't agree with it. But that's what most people say is that at the time, is it a catch now? Yeah, at the time was it? No.
At the time, the technical rule was that it wasn't, I guess.
But I don't even buy that bullshit.
No, yeah, that's why.
Because what even was the rule? Go rewatch the Des catch. You don't even see it hit the ground.
Ever.
And they called it a catch on the field.
Yeah.
Dude, that was our fucking year, man. Romo would have gone out.
Just give it to me at the 2.
Romo would have gone out the bang. Also, that was 4th and 2. Did Marco not have gotten that ball?
No, the classic third or fourth and short and go for it all.
Could Witten, before he became a liability, not have just caught a little 3-yard curl?
Nah, dude, go for it all.
I guess
go for it all on 4th and 2.
Did you hear what I said about Landry Jones?
Yeah.
Man.
How bad is it?
I saw 6 to 8 weeks, maybe back by the first week. Okay, because what I'm seeing is I just started doing my research by the XFL. The Dallas Renegades are betting favorites.
To win it all?
Yes, and apparently Landry Jones, I saw a bunch of XFL people say this, he was the main attraction for the XFL. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
So he was going to be the guy.
So that's not even a huge hit to the Renegades. That's just a huge hit for the league.
I know. I was surprised. I thought maybe Cardell Jones more of a name, some more name power. Yeah. Just because of Cardell Jones. I think Landry Jones is probably a better quarterback. But I don't know. I don't know shit. I'm excited about the XFL. That starts.
Do you know who our backup is?
I saw it earlier. I don't know the fucking guy, but everyone was like, "Yeah, he's good," and I'm like, "Who knows?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, how is
Yeah.
it even possible? Like, there's no way I would bet on a XFL team. There's no way we know anything.
That's so sick that our coach is
Bob
Bob Stoops.
Stoops, dude, isn't that hilarious? That
Damn, it was his knee, dude.
yeah, I know,
Landry Jones's knee.
6 to 8 weeks.
Philip Nelson is our backup.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I saw some people excited about it. So, all right, here we go. Let's just talk about these games. So the Saturday games, 4:00, 3:00, wherever you are. The Minnesota Vikings, fresh off of a crazy upset, go to San Fran, take on the Niners. The Niners are getting some guys back in this game, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big because we've talked about how hurt they are. But they're looking to get some key players back.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Vikings have won 5 straight games when Dalvin and Thielen have played.
Did you see Thielen got hurt at practice?
No, I did not see that.
Sounds like he's gonna play, but he had to get like stitches on his ankle or something.
So it's not like he tweaked anything.
Yeah, I know. Stitches
it's like a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, man, this is gonna be a defensive battle, I think. And whichever quarterback can kind of step up late in the game. It's kind of like Jimmy versus Kirk there. It's kind of a toss up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I honestly think I'd give that edge to Kirk, if I have to be honest.
Are we just riding that high though from last week?
No, I'm gonna pick the Niners.
Yeah.
Let me just say though, like this whole weekend, this is how I feel. I kind of feel like this happens in the playoffs a lot, where we get it doesn't matter what the weekends it happens on interchanges, but one weekend's really good and the other's just fucking horrible. You know what I mean? It always feels like
you don't
that.
like these. You don't like these games?
Well, no, I like some of these matchups. So I'm saying like I can see these games going the way like the lines predict them to go. San Fran -7, Ravens -9, Chiefs -9.
Yeah,
like, I could see all of that happening.
Right.
I kind of want to like I said this a couple of days ago. Like earlier in the season, I really didn't give a fuck about the Vikings, but after watching them beat the Saints, I'd root for them.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about liking this team, a lot of this season, especially the defense.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kirk's played well. And I think like I said last week, last pod, I really like the coaching on Minnesota as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Shanahan's had a hell of a season. But I think, like I said, I think they're gonna have to focus in on Dalvin and not let him dominate, and don't let Kirk beat you over the top. And if you can do those two things, make a couple big plays late. If Minnesota can't stop Kittle, they're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
But I always worry about teams coming off that bye in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I always feel like a lot of these teams that get hot, in the wild card game, kind of have an edge.
Yeah, but hasn't every single one of the past Super Bowl, what is it? The Super Bowl matchups have always been a team. I don't know the fucking stat, and I'm sounding like an idiot right now. It's something like every Super Bowl contestant over the past decade or whatever has had a bye.
Like there's been one in every Super Bowl?
No, like both of them.
No, because
it's been like the past 5, 6 or 7 years, something like that. Ever since the Giants,
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But because I also remember seeing something when the Cowboys had the 1 seed in 2016. They're like the first team out of the NFC, and I don't even know how long to not go to the Super Bowl as the 1 seed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then after that, Eagles, they were the 1 seed, even though Foles was their quarterback.
But when Seattle won that 1 year, they were 7-9.
They didn't win that year.
They didn't win that year?
No, that was just
they just beat the Saints.
Yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl that year. I could be completely wrong, but I could have sworn I remember hearing something like that. It kind of makes sense when you think about it, because the Falcons were a really good team when they blew that huge lead. That was 2016. They were the 2 seed. The Cowboys are the 1 seed. Eagles, who the fuck was it last year? Oh, the Rams. Obviously, the Rams are the 1 seed. are the 2 seed.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, I'm probably gonna rock with the Niners. I just think I don't know. I think it's a fucking toss up, dude. In this game, I think this is a really good game.
I'm gonna go the Niners pretty comfortably. I'll tell you though, I'm not gonna bet on any games this weekend. I hate all of these spreads. A lot of points.
Yeah, they're tough.
A lot of points. Do I feel confident that the Niners win by 7+ points? Not necessarily. Because the Niners
No,
run defense is their Achilles heel
right.
defensively. Like if you had to pinpoint anything defensively that they can get beat, it's definitely in the running game. And obviously that's what the Vikings.
Right, but we've seen Kurt, have to scramble at times a lot this year, and we know how scary this pass rush is.
Yeah, that's very true.
And Sherman's gonna be good to go.
Yeah,
Like you said, they got some other guys ready to go. What's his name? Williams. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Minnesota's sneaky though.
I mean it'd be fun to see
Minnesota's
them
a little
win.
sneaky.
I would love
sneaky sometimes.
I'd love for all the underdogs to win this week, except the Texans.
Yeah.
But I think, honest to God, if I had to pick a game from this Saturday that I think is a little spooky, I think it's probably the next game. Just because
Okay.
I have just a feeling in my bones, dude, that this Ravens team is going to collapse in on itself like a dying star. I don't know why. It's not like I hate them or anything either. I like them. They're fun to watch. They're incredibly fun to watch. I've liked watching them all season. But there's just a feeling I get, man. I can't explain it.
It's two really well coached teams. Two
Yeah.
teams that can run the ball really well. Defense, both defenses have improved over the season. I guess we've moved on to this game now. Titans versus Ravens.
Yeah, we have.
I thought that was funny. Vrabel said, other than trying to tie his shoelaces together, talking about Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Trying to stop him. So that was funny. But man, I mean, Derrick Henry, is he gonna go for 200 yards in this game?
Do you think there will be over 200 passing yards in this entire game?
It like if the over under is like 240-ish,
yeah,
like that's pretty tough.
I know. What did Tannehill have, like 70 passing yards last week?
Yeah.
Like, dude, there might be no passes thrown in this entire game. I think if the Titans had their way, they'd be fine with that. Obviously, the Ravens would be fine with that too.
Ravens are the NFL's number 3 scoring defense.
I want the Titans.
That'd be
to win.
something to watch. I mean, if Tannehill cannot turn the ball over,
he's good at that. He's good at that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, as a whole, their whole team since he took over has been very protective of the ball.
So the Titans kicker has yet to attempt a field goal. Is that
well,
true?
Yeah, they got a new kicker, but dude, right. They're like the worst kick. They have to be one of the worst kicking teams of all time. They're like 150% or something.
Who is it? Greg Joseph? Who is this guy?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Their kicking has been a nightmare all season. Obviously, when you get to the playoffs, that's a pretty big deal.
But you know what, though? It's kind of almost an advantage if, like, you have a game plan that, like, you're just not going to kick it. It's like any fourth downs, it's like your team already knows you're going for it.
Yeah, unless you get to the 30-yard line, 1 second left, down 1 point.
And he hasn't
all right, buddy.
Get out there. He hasn't kicked one for you yet.
Get out there, bud. Good luck.
Yeah.
That'd be a fucking great way to start your NFL career. I'm assuming I've never heard of this guy. Is he a rookie?
Dude, I have no idea.
I don't follow kickers like that, really.
He's at a FAU, 25 years old. I don't think he hasn't kicked a field goal. He was 17 for 20 this year for somebody.
Oh, okay. So that shows.
Or no, is that for his career? I think that's for his career.
That shows how much we know. 17 for 20. That's really solid.
It's pretty good.
No, that is pretty good.
He's hit a 51-yarder.
There you go.
Hasn't missed in his career under 40.
Okay, there you go.
So Greg Joseph, watch out.
Yeah, Greg Joseph, Justin Tucker.
Future Greg the Leg.
Future Greg the Leg. Who wins that battle, him or Justin Tucker?
I mean, You already know. I'm taking Greg, dude. Greg the leg every day.
Greg the leg 2.0.
Fuck it, dude. I'll
Upgraded.
rock it with the Titans.
Did you pick the Vikings too?
Nah.
It kind of feels like we're just like in our fucking senior year of high school, just about to go on summer vacation. Like this.
Yeah, we're just shooting the shit.
That's how this podcast has turned into.
We're just shooting the shit, guys.
I would love for the Titans to win, but I just can't. Oh my god, I totally forgot, dude. We never even talked about our compiled picks.
Do you want to talk about it?
Do you?
Yeah.
I got them. Let me pull them up. I compiled all of our picks.
Our season records? Starting from week 3, right?
Yeah, week 3 on. And I think there's maybe 3 or 4 games that we didn't pick because we did like a
from
Friday.
Thursday?
Yeah, we did like a Friday podcast that week or whatever. Well, I say I have it. Let me I don't see it anywhere here. I think we did pretty solid. I don't see it anywhere.
Really?
I don't remember where I saved it to.
That's disappointing.
No, it's somewhere, dude. It literally took me. I'm actually kind of embarrassed by the amount of time it took me to compile all this shit. Like, there had to have been an easier way for me to compile all this information.
Did you just go back and listen to all of them?
Yes. Well, no. Sometimes I let me see if it's on this computer. Sometimes I had like my notes when I did the recap. I would put who we picked and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's just start with crowning the champion, myself.
Champ is here.
Champ is here. I went 134 and 88. And Brett went 121, 101. So as a whole, we did solid. We both really started picking it up towards the end of the season. I think as we started knowing more what we were talking about.
Right.
Because Brett
I had some shit weeks to start
Brett
off.
had Brett had a 12-2 and 11-3, but also where is it? A 3-10. Was that the worst one? I thought there was another one. 4-11.
I had like a 2 and something.
I thought you did too, but I mean 3-10 is not good either. But you know,
it's definitely not.
I think we both did solid.
I got some Carolina games right at the end.
Yeah, you finished. I think Carolina was still your worst. Carolina was still your worst team, I believe.
Yeah.
But, hey, good on us.
Yeah, dude. Flowers.
Yeah, flowers to us. I'm looking at this
first season.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Dude. So your worst team was Carolina, 5-9. Mm-hmm. You had 2 other teams 5-9. Oakland, and interestingly enough, the Dallas Cowboys. You just never.
Because I picked them to win every time.
You picked them to win almost every time,
except the Rams game.
Yeah, the Rams game, of course, the game that they won. But that is hilarious. I'm literally looking at all of their losses. You picked them to win. Your best team, the Redskins, you went 10-3. The Bengals, you went 10-4 or 10-3, and the Lions, you went 10-4.
That's all the shit teams I know, and they're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way as well. I went fucking 13-1 in Lions games.
Jesus, what was the game you got wrong?
I was just picking them to lose. I don't know. Whoever they played in week 10, I picked them to win, and they did not do it. So whoever they played in week 10, I picked them to win.
You picked them to win, and they lost.
Yes, they lost.
One fuck up.
Well, I remember, dude. They went on like a 9-game losing streak in the season. So I'm not even giving myself flowers for this achievement. My worst team, the Houston Texans. Oh yeah, this was hilarious. Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, and the Tennessee Titans were all 3 of my worst teams. The fucking AFC South, dude. I'm so clueless.
I think you picked the Lions to beat the Bears.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Because I was a Bears hater for the longest time. Yeah. But that might have been before Stafford's injury, though. So I'll give myself some.
No, dude. Week 10? What are you talking about?
That was before his injury.
Stafford was out like week 5, bro.
Was he?
Yeah, he's out a long time.
Dude, no, I don't think he was, man, because I traded for him in fantasy.
You did?
Yeah, in my other league. I traded for him and Kenny Golladay, and I was super excited about it, and he was, like, hurt the next week.
That couldn't have been week 10, dude.
Maybe it was before week 10. Was that was that Thanksgiving? Was week 10 Thanksgiving?
Bears, Lions? I think so.
Damn, was week 10 really Thanksgiving? That does not sound right. But anyways, we're rambling. But that was our
Yeah, he was hurt week 10. That's when he got hurt.
All right.
Like that was the first game like he didn't play.
Okay. So maybe I didn't know. Was that Thanksgiving? No, I don't think that was Thanksgiving then. But yeah. Okay. There you go.
That's crazy. I did not think he played 9 games this season.
13-1. The Lions whisper. I know how every Lions game is going to turn out just because I know they're going to lose. What did I go with the Cowboys?
Good for us.
What did I go with the Cowboys? I don't even fucking see them on here.
Probably pretty good. You always picked us to lose.
I know. I went 8-6 because I was always picking us to lose. But it hilariously enough, though, I did pick us. Oh, wait, no, I didn't pick us to win the Rams game. I thought I did for a second, but I didn't. I was about to say, that does not sound in my character at all.
No.
All right, so I'm picking the Ravens. You're picking the Titans?
Yeah.
Okay, Sunday games, 3 o'clock. Houston Texans, Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs -9. I don't almost be interested in that, if I'm being honest with you. I don't care. I know they beat the Bills. The Texans, I thought, besides the Eagles, were the worst team to make the playoffs, and I'm standing by that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Even if they win this game, I'm still going to stand by that.
Andy Reid's 22-5 career record coming off a bye.
Like in the
I think that's just in
that's
general.
That's fucking 27 years worth of playoff games. Otherwise. Yeah. Damn, he's been coached for so long, dude.
Yep.
God damn.
When you started watching football, really?
Pretty much, man.
Well, obviously before that, but like I'm just saying, ever since we watched football, we've been watching Andy Reid.
I know, it's kind of crazy. He doesn't he obviously looks older, but he doesn't look like that old. Even though he's a bigger guy.
Is Will Fuller supposed to be playing?
If I had to guess, no. If I had to take
Texans
a guess,
go ahead.
if you just put me in a time machine and threw me into any random NFL week over the past 4 or 5 years and it said, "Hey, is Will Fuller playing?" I would immediately say no.
Like probably not.
No, I would just say no. And he put a gun to my head, and if I was wrong, you would shoot me. I would say no. Will Fuller's not playing. No chance.
Texans have never won multiple games in a single postseason ever.
They're a young franchise, though, in their defense.
Yeah, I know.
But that's still hilarious.
That defense was so good at the end of the year, man. The Chiefs' defense.
I know. I'm telling you, man, the Chiefs, crazily enough, with how much they were talked about last year and how much Patrick Mahomes was talked about, they're really not getting talked about at all. Out of all of these remaining playoff teams.
Yep.
Like, they might be the least talked about one besides maybe the Texans.
No, for sure.
I legitimately think they're the scariest. I really do. I think they have the best quarterback. I know Lamar probably had the best season, but give me Patrick Mahomes, obviously, over Lamar. And, I mean, maybe Russ. I don't know. But their defense has been playing crazy. They got Travis Kelce, who is on the injury report, but I think he's going to play. Tyreek Hill's a weapon against anyone. It does not matter who you throw at him. They're scary, man. I would love to see a Chiefs-Ravens rematch. So as much as I would want the Titans to win, I'm kind of rooting for the Ravens. So we can get a Chiefs-Ravens rematch.
I mean, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, both the Titans, Ravens, and Texans Chiefs games are -9 in favor of the home team.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of points for the Ravens. That's how I feel, at least. For the Chiefs, yeah, I can 100% see the Chiefs covering that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I mean, second round of the playoffs. When was the last time we've seen spreads like this for the second round of the playoffs? It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
The closest is -4.5, and even then, that one's kind of juicy.
I know. I kind of like that too.
Seahawks Packers. You want to talk about that one now?
Let's do it.
Seahawks Packers in Lambeau. Aaron Rodgers. Dude, that Instagram post our friend sent in our little Instagram thing.
Was that real?
No, that was not real.
Yeah.
But I thought it was at first. I was like, this motherfucker really said that, huh?
I know, right?
You don't know, it was like a fake quote where they asked Aaron Rodgers about Mike McCarthy. And the fake quote said, it's cool if they're trying to win 7 games or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit would have pissed me off if that was real.
I was like, word? He said that? And then I was like, no, there's no way.
Like, he's bold, but he's not that bold.
Because then I looked at the post, it was 3 days old, and I was like, bro, everyone would have been talking about this.
100%.
Oh, God, I hate him so much. He doesn't even like his own family. Okay? He's dating Danica Patrick. That's so weird.
It's interesting. She's
Okay,
always
be
seemed like a
real.
lesbian to me.
Be real. Did you? I don't find her like hot.
She's hot.
I mean, if I saw her randomly walk by, I'd say that. Oh, that's an attractive woman. Boy,
I
wouldn't
mean,
be
dude,
like
it just depends. Like, if she's in her race car gear, like, nah, no chance.
that makes her
Like,
hotter. Are you kidding me? When she's in her
no
race car gear,
chance.
dude. When she's in her race
No.
car gear, that's like a what moment because we're so used to seeing just these fucking country boys in their fucking race car NASCAR gear, and then you got Danica Patrick.
Well, it's just I don't know, dude. It just depends. Like,
We should start a
'cause you could say
NASCAR podcast.
no chance.
I don't think I've
Because I
ever
was
watched
thinking
a
like
NASCAR
same thing
race.
with like some like UFC fighters, like some girl UFC fighters that
They
when
look
their
better in the
their
ring.
hair.
Some
Oh
of the
yeah, dude.
Some of them do, bro. When they braid their hair. All right, I'm not gonna lie, because I really don't know shit about fighting. So whenever I like first started seeing that girls do that, like braid their hair, obviously it makes sense why they do it. If you just take 1 second to think about it, so they
Yeah.
don't get their hair pulled and shit during the fight. But I was
Right.
like, damn, I can't believe people like aren't upset by this because it'd be like a bunch of white girls like fucking cornrows and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that looks really weird. And then someone was like, no, bro, they do it so their hairs don't get pulled. I was like,
Right.
oh,
Right.
now I
Right.
get it.
Yeah.
No, man, some of those girls look better with their hair braided.
No.
It's just that them being in an environment that you're not used to seeing women in.
Yeah, I mean they look good doing it. I'm not saying they don't, but I'm just saying like they don't look nearly as hot as they do when they're out of the ring, dressed up, like looking fine.
Agree to
It's
disagree.
just yeah. Oh, okay, dude. Let's.
But the Danica Patrick thing is like a movie scene. When you just,
So when you do your fantasy night with your girl, just be like, hey, I
oh
want
my
you to get
God.
braided up and look like a UFC fighter.
Relax, bro. Relax. God, can you imagine though? That honestly be fucking badass. Try that.
Now you're gonna do it, dude. That's
But no, dude.
fucking
All
funny,
I'm
dude.
saying is like, it's like a movie scene when you like, if someone just does some badass shit in a NASCAR car, and like, oh my God, who is that guy? Who is that guy? And then they get out and take the helmet off, and they're fucking moving their hair, and it's a girl. That's like a movie scene.
Right.
So I'm
And
saying
you're
like,
like, damn, she's fine.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, if I saw Danica Patrick on the side of the street, not on the side of the street, because that makes it sound like she's
On
fucking
the side of the
homeless
street.
person. If I saw her just walking down the street, I wouldn't be like, like hubba hubba. Like I wouldn't be like
I mean,
that.
depends what she was wearing, bro. I don't know. She's pretty good looking.
No, I mean I'm not saying she's ugly by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
We had this conversation. We were hanging out with our friends about fucking Selena Gomez. How?
You don't think she's fine?
No. I was the
Oh.
only person arguing in that direction. Because
I didn't say she was.
No, I don't think you were there. I don't think you were there.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say I think
I
she's
was
fine as fuck.
well. I know you do, but I was
Why? What does that mean?
you love Latin girls, man.
Oh yeah, facts.
But no, Brett's an honorary Mexican, 100%.
Hola, wey, ¿cómo estás?
Mexican beer, jalapenos on everything.
Yo,
But,
salsa.
I was like, no, dude. If Selena Gomez walked in this establishment right now, she'd be the hottest person any of us have ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just facts.
What kind of establishment were you at?
Fucking Twin Peaks.
Oh.
So there you go. That's how I feel.
Well, yeah, but like Selena Gomez blows a lot of chicks out of the water.
I know, but the people I was arguing with said that she was just so fucking degular. And I was like, no, bro.
No
If
chance.
she came and sat down right next to you, wouldn't even muster up a single word to come out of your mouth. Like you couldn't even muster up a sentence.
Yeah. No facts.
Are we being misogynistic?
Uh,
It's possible.
maybe.
I don't even know what that word really means.
Yeah.
Like, is calling females attractive misogynistic? It's
These
saying
days, probably.
It's saying I don't think Danica Patrick is that great looking unless she's in her NASCAR outfit. Is that misogynistic?
Oh man.
Have you ever watched a NASCAR race? I've never even seen.
I've been to one actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet they're one of those things. Like I hate country music with a burning passion, but country music
Right.
concerts are a fun event to be at.
Right. No, yeah, it
It's
was
one
fun.
of those things,
It was fun.
dude. Because that whole what's the word I'm looking for? That whole culture, country music, NASCAR, they don't fuck around when it comes to drinking.
Dude, they get rowdy, dude.
Yeah, they're not playing any games when it comes to drinking alcohol.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I mean, I for me, I think it'd be cooler if like it wasn't just a oval.
Or if it wasn't
The-
500 laps.
Yeah.
Because don't them shits last like 3 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, was there any crashes? I just think it's hilarious how like these people are going 120 miles an hour getting these just crazy crashes, dude, where somebody could easily die. And everyone in the crowd, yeah!
Yeah, that was sick.
That's kind of how UFC, though, is, too. You see a motherfucker just get knee kicked and is just out unconscious for minutes. Yeah!
Right. Yeah, fuck that guy.
It's like some gladiator shit.
Right.
What was that one fight where that happened? The Masvidal,
Ben Askren?
yeah.
When you need him at the beginning?
Yeah, and Ben Askren looked like he was literally dying on the mat.
Yeah. Everybody was super excited about it.
I don't even know fighting, but I remember that. Just everyone's like, what the fuck just happened?
And McGregor's coming back in 9 days.
I think I want to watch that somewhere, actually.
Oh, 100%.
I've never
I'll be working, but
I've never watched a fight.
We do UFC fights at my place, at my work.
Damn, so it's going to be crazy.
Oh, for sure. And I've worked a couple of them at Buffalo Wild Wings. I've actually worked a McGregor night like twice, I think, already.
Bro, I bet it's rowdy as hell.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Have there ever been any like fights after in the parking lot?
Oh, yeah. At the Buffalo Wild Wings, I worked the McGregor-Aldo fight. And this guy, super big white guy, was like belligerently drunk and was like talking shit to one of my managers, and she was a girl, like a female manager.
Yeah.
Just being like super disrespectful. And my kitchen guys like started to hear it and was like, dude, you should like, you need to get out of here. And he was like, all right, like talking shit. And he left. And like on his way out the door, he said the N-word.
With a white guy?
Yeah, white guy. And then like literally immediately, like all of them just fucking straight out the door and like beat his ass.
Why? What is the deal? Like after watching fighting events, does everyone just feel like they now need to fight as well?
Well, because everybody's drunk.
Yeah, it's an aggressive sport to begin with.
Yeah,
and fighting fans are like aggressively into it too.
Right. Well, a lot of them probably fight and shit. Like,
yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of testosterone.
Right.
Because we got some like friends who are diehard football fans who are they're not like feminine or anything, but they're just out, they're just chilling.
Yeah.
They're not going to get into a fucking full-on bar brawl. But I feel like if I went to a Buffalo Wild Wings during a fight night, I would fucking stick out like a fucking thumb. Like a sore thumb.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
That's just always hilarious to me how there's seemingly always fights after somebody watches a fight.
When alcohol is involved, dude, anything goes.
I was like, bro, did you see that flying knee? I could do that. Word? Let's go outside right now. You can try it on me.
Yeah. No chance, buddy.
Not on me, pal.
Don't call me buddy, guy.
That's literally how I felt at the gym today. Hey, I'm 24. Don't call me fucking buddy ever again. Ever. All right, let's get on to this final game. Seahawks, Packers.
I have a weird feeling about this game.
For the Seahawks?
Yeah.
I think the Seahawks might win. But I also think the Packers might win, though.
Yeah. Russell Wilson has more interceptions and a lower passer rating versus the Packers than any other team in his career, including the playoffs. Anson Lambeau.
Mm-hmm.
And they have no Chris Carson.
Yeah, that one really hurts for me in this game.
I know. I'm going to pick the Packers.
All right. I'll go with the underdog here because I've taken all of the favorites so far. So I'll go with the Seahawks.
That's a good one to take if you're going to take one.
Yeah, if I was taking any, easily. So this is why I said earlier that I think this could be a fucking stinker.
The home team has won each of the previous 3 playoff matchups between these two teams. 2 of the previous 3 went into overtime.
Do you remember that one game, 2014, when the Packers onside kick and everything?
Onside kick through the guy's hands.
Yeah, there's Jordy Nelson, wasn't it?
The game that it was that one dude.
Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson was right behind him or something. Yeah. It
was the game the Cowboys should have been in to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Is Jordy Nelson in the league still? Or did he retire?
He was on the Raiders.
I know he was on the Raiders.
Year?
Yeah, I think that might have been last year, maybe 2 years ago.
I don't think he was on the team this year.
Marshawn Lynch is 33.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like this dude's 38.
Yeah.
Just for how long he's been around. But I guess for a running back, 33 is pretty up there.
And like a year off, and he's not really like the I'm going to keep my body in top physical condition.
When I saw that video of him pulling up in that fucking car and the Skittles popping out, I was like, oh, Seahawks are done.
Well, we know what he's been eating.
Bro, if Chris Carson was playing, I'd really like the Seahawks, like a lot.
Right.
Just because he's so damn good.
Yeah, he had such a good year, and no one really talks about Carson.
No, I know.
Like,
I think it's
he had such
because
a good year.
everyone just kind of got sucked into the Russell Wilson hype train, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty of his.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of
Yeah.
his as well. Like this whole, that team would be nothing without Russell Wilson, but their offense, man,
But
it ran through
for me,
Carson a
it's like,
bunch.
do I think these like bombs to Metcalf are gonna save them in this game? I just don't.
Yeah,
I think they barely beat a Philly team that wasn't good,
I don't
and
know. I feel like the score is a little completely doesn't completely show how that game was. If I'm being honest,
they can't run the ball.
I know,
Seattle
but
can't run the ball.
I know. I do like that Homier.
Homer,
Yeah, I like
he's
him.
all
He's
right.
okay. He's not terrible.
This Packers front four, man, is pretty good. And
Yeah,
secondary has been. I know the defense as a whole has been up and down, and I really haven't been, huge on them. But those Smith brothers are a real deal. I like what's his name in the secondary, Alexander, Jair Alexander. He's a monster. I don't know. I just think the Packers are gonna be too much. And Seattle, I mean, if you can shut down Clowney, you're fine. You're good.
no, I mean, I want to pick one upset, so that's why I'm picking Seahawks.
Yeah.
But
I went with Tennessee.
I'm rooting for this to be like a classic Rodgers, Russell, two of the better quarterbacks of our generation, at least. Like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see one of those games where Rodgers has 120 passing yards and he's not barely.
I mean, dude, but this is the thing. It's like if they can run the ball and dominate the clock, get some big plays to Aaron Jones in the passing game, but this team has not had to have crazy Aaron Rodgers numbers to win games this year.
And that part of that scares me, though.
I think that benefits this team as a whole, to be honest, because when Aaron can still be so good late.
Can he?
I think so.
When was the last
him and Devontae late this year? I mean, Jimmy Graham late a little bit.
I've seen a lot of people argue recently that Aaron Rodgers is nowhere near as good as we've hyped him up to be over the past couple of years.
No, he hasn't been great the last few years.
It's had me thinking. No, they're just saying like as a whole, like when his career's all said and done, like we won't look at it like how we thought we would look at it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
because I think
this team has underachieved.
I think maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago. I mean, there are people who thought Aaron Rodgers could be the greatest of all time when it's all said and done.
Oh no, people still say that today.
I don't believe that in the slightest.
People still do. People are still on this dude's side.
No, I mean, he's a great quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback, all that shit. But I don't think he even have an argument for, unless he has like a Tom Brady type end of career where he wins fucking 3 or 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing about this Packers team, kind of like how you've been saying about the Chiefs, nobody's really talking about Green Bay either.
Yeah, because they've just been getting by the hair of their chinny chin every week. It feels like if it's not them barely winning, it's the refs pulling some bullshit and them winning because of it. Oh, that's another factor you got to keep in mind for this game, guys.
Yep,
that is another factor.
There will be a call in this game or 3 that all go Green Bay's way,
and then you'll have the Green Bay fans,
and it'll set up Mason Crosby 46 yards. And he will nail it.
Yep.
And the Seahawks will go home.
Well, my favorite part will always be like Green Bay Packers fans. Well, the Seahawks had 4 penalties and the Packers had 5. So explain that.
Oh, yeah.
Suck my dick. Have you ever even heard what was the penalty against the Cowboys? Too many men in the offensive huddle.
And when Bryce Butler didn't even join the huddle.
The guy was never even in the huddle.
Yeah.
Huh? What was the
Aaron Rodgers runs a whole play without his chin strap on and gets a 15-yard play, goes up to the line just smiling and putting it on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I wanted to shoot myself.
Is that only a rule for quarterbacks?
No, everybody.
But Brett Maher used to kick field goal. Oh, it's because does he still have the one chin strap?
Yeah.
So he didn't have a chin strap on at all.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I kept thinking that he still got
the old school one.
Okay, that's what I forgot. Because every time you say that, I keep thinking that he had the 2 thing. He just had one off.
Right.
I was like, bro, like Brett Maher.
No, because he'll unsnap it and he'll literally like put it on over here.
Okay, so his chin strap was.
It was literally like over here.
I don't root for injuries,
they get a nice play, and this is like the drive after we just got that shit call.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
And literally Rodgers connected the dots and is going up to the line, like the camera goes to him and he's like,
"Oh God,
I'm Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you."
Oh, there's going to be terrible officiating this weekend. That's one guarantee in every game. Because there was terrible officiating every single game last week, almost, wasn't there? The Texans Bills, you had that fucking botched that kickoff. Remember that?
Yeah.
That kickoff that was a touchdown, then it wasn't a touchdown, then everyone said it should have been a safety, but they just said it was a common sense rule, which isn't a rule at all. But they just made it up on. They just made it up on the spot.
Remember when the Cowboys had the index card to get the first?
Dude, that one wasn't even as bad as everyone made it out to be. Because
I know, but it was still hilarious.
No, it was hilarious. But the funny part about that, if you just watch the replay, that was such a terrible spot, and it was like such an obvious first down that even if they didn't get it, the Cowboys would have challenged and got an easy first down.
100%.
It was a Gene Sterito or whatever his last name is.
Yeah.
He picks up the card, he goes to make the announcement, he's just cheesing his ass off, bro. It's like, oh, they're gonna hate me for this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be on SportsCenter for sure.
They're gonna hate me for this one.
How do you think LaFleur is gonna coach in this game? Because this is his first playoff game.
I don't know.
As a head coach. I mean, you could definitely say coaching advantage Seattle probably.
Oh yeah, easily. You got a Super Bowl winning coach against a first-year head coach.
Right.
First playoff game.
So that's an interesting dynamic.
Man, I'm telling you, I like the Seahawks a bunch in this game, actually. I really do. I do. I know that comparatively speaking, team-wise, the Packers are a better team. Just their defense is better, even though their defense has not been as good as they look like they were going to be.
It's up and down.
It's up and down for sure, but it's been mostly down lately.
And they've been a team, but the defense main thing that shreds them is the running game.
Yeah, I know. And
so if Seattle can figure out some kind of if Marshawn Lynch has 100 yards, I mean, there's no doubt that Seattle's probably going to win this game.
If Marshawn Lynch has 100 yards, the Seahawks going to win by 30 points.
That's what I'm saying.
But who's to say though? Because Russ had 60, 70 yards against the Eagles. I mean, that's possible.
Yeah, dude, but that's the Eagles. Like,
I know, but I'm saying I get I saw somebody say this and I agree wholeheartedly. Russ almost welcomes pressure.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Russ welcomes.
He's going to be pressured. He's going to be pressured.
That's what I'm saying. He almost welcomes that. He welcomes escaping. Either he can run or.
I just think this is a way better secondary.
Yeah, I mean it is.
I think the offense is going to be trying to keep the ball out of Russell's hands. I think they're going to try to work the clock, long drives.
That's exactly the opposite of what game I want, but I agree that is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I want an epic showdown between Russ and Rodgers. One that we talk about.
45-42?
Yes, I would love that.
It's not going to happen.
Well, I would love it.
Maybe 4 or 5 years ago it might happen.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not the Packers offense that's doing that.
In my honest opinion, this is our one saving grace this weekend. If we want a good game, this might just be our only chance. Maybe the Vikings.
I think the Baltimore game will be a good game.
Maybe.
I think it'll be a better game than a lot of people think.
Maybe. We'll see if my prediction holds true.
Dude, if they can stop Derrick Henry, then Baltimore's going to fucking blow him out. There's no doubt.
But how many people
can you stop Derrick Henry?
I think I saw he has over 1,000 something yards. I think it's over 1,200 yards.
People are still saying he's a top 5 back. He was the best back in football this year. He had the most rushing yards in the league.
Yeah, I mean he's up there for sure. I think he's top 3 probably.
Yeah. No. Derrick Henry is now a top 5 back. No shit. He's probably the best.
It's hard to discuss where running backs are. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they're volatile as far as season to season.
Well, that and also they're all in different situations. So, would you rather have Chris McCaffrey or Derrick Henry on your team?
McCaffrey?
See what I'm saying?
I think.
I don't even know.
I know. Dude.
It all just depends on what your team does. For the Cowboys, I'd rather have Derrick Henry.
Somebody was asking me McCaffrey or Dalvin. I said McCaffrey.
Oh, McCaffrey without a fucking shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, McCaffrey, Henry's a little tougher, though, I think.
That's what I'm saying. For the Cowboys.
Henry's been an absolute machine.
For the Cowboys style of play, I think I'd rather have Derrick Henry.
That would be amazing.
Just pound the fucking – I mean, Zeke is still Zeke, though. I'm not trying to shit on –
I mean, yeah, and he's a better receiver out of the backfield.
Yeah. Derrick Henry's up there for sure. I would probably say top 3. With does Saquon still belong there? I don't know. He showed us at the end of the season. Saquon's like, hey, remember me? I'll be back next year. That's how Saquon finished the season. Then McCaffrey's
There's just a lot of good running backs.
No, there are. That's why you don't pay them.
It's hard.
That's why you don't pay them.
Yep.
as much as they want. Because look what the Ravens did with Mark Ingram. Just cast it off of the Saints. And now he's a stud. And he's also going to be playing, by the way. I don't even know if we talked about that. But he's been questionable.
I mean, yeah, he'll be playing.
But yeah, that's all we got. We really do just sound like we have senioritis, man. Just fucking hopping on here.
Dude, we're just chilling, man.
Just big chilling.
Fuck with us, guys.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button.
Just
talk some shit.
Subscribe, man. Come on, guys. It's getting a little ridiculous. It's getting a little ridiculous. Brett's about to go and do a hockey podcast.
Hockey, baby. Dude, so many people in Florida are shitting on me for liking hockey.
Really?
So I got to get my Arkansas hockey boys on my team.
Weren't one of the Florida hockey teams really good recently?
Both the Florida hockey teams are really good.
And they just don't care?
No.
Okay, aren't the Lightning pretty big though? In Tampa?
They're really, really good. They're like one of the best teams in the league.
But doesn't Tampa like really fuck with them? I don't know how far away you are from Tampa Bay. I know
I'm pretty far from Tampa.
Florida's so goddamn huge.
Yeah.
I'm so massive.
As fuck.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is what, north?
It's on my coast. It's just like 3 hours north of me.
How far away are you from the Everglades?
I don't know.
That's I'm in West Florida, Palm. Right?
Yeah.
The swamps and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see a crocodile yet?
I've seen a bunch of lizards.
Or an alligator?
No, I've seen a bunch of lizards.
Lizards?
Yeah, there's lizards everywhere.
Is it cold over there?
No, it's been feeling fucking fantastic, dude.
It might snow here.
Nice every day. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that.
They're talking about snow on Saturday.
Dude, people it'll be like 65 and windy outside at night, and people are like bundled up here, dude.
Honestly, people do the same shit here, though.
No, dude, like people are shivering like in that shit here. Like,
listen how Texas this shit is, bro. It was 70 degrees today. Tomorrow we're supposed to have tornadoes. Saturday it might snow. Like, what the fuck's happening, bro? Like, I'm not even kidding. They're saying like tornadoes tomorrow.
It'll be like that here, like with rain. Like it'll rain, and then like
but those are like those Florida showers, though, right?
Oh, but like 15 minutes later, though, it'll stop raining.
Yeah,
it might rain for like 10, 15 minutes.
Y'all get like those summer showers every day, like those little pop up, rain a little bit and get out.
It'll rain and then go away.
That's also kind of nice though.
It's straight.
But then it gets humid and muggy as fuck.
Yeah, it gets hot as fuck for sure.
Oh God, the South is just the worst. I'm sorry. I would much rather live in 4 months of an extreme cold. No fucking doubt in my mind. Zero question about it. Not even a doubt.
Well, I'll come visit you wherever you end up being at, brother.
All right, I'll be in fucking Quebec, Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Big Canada guy?
No, I'm just fucking around.
You're gonna have to get into hockey then.
I'd move to Toronto.
I've heard like Montreal is dope.
What does Charles Barkley say? Toronto is like New York City without the crime. Sounds good to me. You know, I'm a big New Yorker.
Right.
A big New York guy.
How many times have you been in New York?
One
time?
Yep.
But a huge New York guy?
Well, I was there for a decent amount of time. That was like a couple-day trip. I was there for like a week and a half.
Oh, okay.
So I'm basically a local.
Yeah, basically.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know about my city?
Have you been out my way? Like down here?
I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida a handful of times, yeah. Dude,
so
back when I've been at Disney World. So Orlando.
Okay. Orlando.
I went there last year to Palm Beach. No, that's not right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
No, that's not right though.
No.
It was like literally right on the tip, like right by Alabama. I don't remember what it was called though.
Like Destin or Pensacola?
It was really close to Destin. It was close to Destin.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it. It was some beach. But yeah. No, dude, back when I was fucking in Taekwondo and really fucking shit up, I went to a national championship or whatever at Disney World. Had a great time.
Yeah.
I was like 7 years old, though, so I don't really remember shit. I think I might have been there 3 times. I don't know.
Driving in the snow or like getting all the ice off my windshield and shit.
Yeah. But
I hate that.
But
waiting on my car to warm up, I'm dying.
But that's because we're in the South, so we're just not accustomed or prepared for any of that shit. But if you live up north, you're ready to go. You got snow tires. You got the little oven mitt scraper thing. You just put the oven mitt on and just fucking scrape away. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't even seen that. That's how southern I am.
But my grandparents have one because they're from the north. Just a little oven mitt thing with a little ice scraper on the end. Just boop. Simple.
Nice.
Over and done
Yeah,
with.
that does sound nice.
Yeah, and you just that's what I'm
I'd
saying,
just rather
dude.
not deal with it. I'll just catch me on the beach, dude.
Okay, but there's also a difference between like
Or you know what we'll do? You know what we'll do?
what?
I'll come up, stay with you in the summers,
But
and you can come down here in the winters.
that defeats the entire purpose of what I'm talking about.
No, dude, it's cool. We'll just avoid all the shit situations.
I'm literally saying I want cold winters.
You want to endure. You want to endure the
Well,
shit.
I just want a white Christmas. Okay, can I just wake up one day and there be snow outside on Christmas? Like, that'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Never have I seen that. It's 70 degrees. It was 70 degrees on fucking Christmas Day.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't even
I
feel
wanted
like
to go to the. I wanted to go to the beach.
it doesn't even feel like Christmas.
Yeah, it was a weird feeling.
Well, it's also just because we're getting older, dude. The older you get, it's just like
Did you see what our homie just said?
what? Oh God. Oh God. What is it? Oh Lord. I think
it feels weird.
I think he's just saying like with none of the homies with him.
None of the homies. Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what he means.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yikes. All right. I don't even know.
GG's.
See you guys.